I'm going to crack 14 packs of Force of Will, Return of the Dragon Emperor. I'm cracking a bunch of Lapis packs. I've already cracked, I think, enough from Curse of the Frozen Casket and enough from Legacy Lost. Now I'm moving to Return of the Dragon Emperor, which is the third set. Then Echoes of the New World will be next. I'll buy some packs for that too. I've already opened a lot of packs for this set, so I already have a little binder full of cards from this set, so I don't really need that many more packs. I actually bought 50 and I saved 36 in the equivalent of a booster box. I don't really need to crack any rulers from this set because I've ordered a few duplicate rulers from besides my complete set, and so I don't really need to pull any. I'll be just I'm cracking these more for fun and the tickets and maybe some additional cards, but not that many. I cracked a total of 88, I think, packs last year, trying to get Gil Ahamat, and I didn't. Is it Gil Ahamat? I think. It's this dude. This guy right here. I ended up buying the full art card that was included in Echoes of the New World instead of the one that comes in this set. That is the biggest pull. I don't think I'm going to pull it out of these packs, but if I do, I'll be very, very excited. As always, I love the artwork of Force of Will, and I want this set to continue. I mean, this game to continue. So here's to Force of Will. I've built a deck of treasury items. I'm going to feature it at some point. I built it last year without the ruler. I have the ruler on already. So, and it's a kimono deck. So we're gonna keep a kimono count because the kimono deck is all based on treasury items and having a bunch of kimonos, and you can have more than one in your deck. You may have up to 12 copies of this card in your deck. There you go. I'll feature it more when I talk about the deck itself, which is already built. I'll just show it. I have to transfer it from one type of sleeve to another. Beautiful. I love these regular stones. And I already have a lot of these cards, so I don't really need that many more. Even the rares and the secret rares. And that's the rare. So again, like I was mentioning in the Legacy Lost pack openings, Legacy Lost and Return of the Dragon Emperor are a lot like the paired up Ravnica sets in Magic from Ravnica 2 and 3. So one of the sets has 5 of the 2 color pairs, and then the other set has the remaining 5. And I think it's going to work out that I'm going to be able to build. I'm going to show some deck builds. I'll make some deck build videos after this. And I think I'm going to be able to do sample deck builds, just fun deck builds, for 4 of the 5 2-pair color pairs. I did not pull a Lumia, and I don't think I'm going to pull a Gil Ahamat. So I'll do the other 4. Okay. Very interesting cycle. I think there's 3 in this set. In what I would be called in Magic the Jund colors, green, red, and black, where they're actually mana, so you can use them as stones. I found this very interesting. I'm very surprised that it did not become competitive. They never did, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to build to that in these decks. I just think that's really fun to have a bunch of mana dorks in a deck. Of course, more elves. At some point, I'm going to take the Sun Wukong deck that I previously built, and I'm going to turn it into a full elf deck, only from Lapis cluster cards. And here's the elf token. More treasury items. Yeah, this is the red one. Treat this card as a fire magic stone. Very creative. Very creative. And Kaguya is a ruler that goes for the treasury items. Again, I already have that deck ready to go. Just gonna feature it at some other point when the other rulers, because I'm doing them as dual decks, so I always like to pair them up. So I have Kaguya, but I need the other 3 rulers, and I just ordered them as singles. Singles and Force of Will are very cheap. It's a very, very affordable game. Okay, more treasury items. More else. Almost the identical pack like I just opened. Beautiful special stones. I mean, look at that artwork. Man. Okay. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. If you're watching this on the day it was filmed, if not, hope you're having a good time when you're watching this video. My channel is slowly evolving to be really a 4 TCG channel. I've moved away from turning it into a single type, either Magic or Pokemon or whatever. So I'll be cracking what I always have cracked for the last 4 or 5 years, which is really Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic, Pokemon, and now Force of Will. I used to crack a lot of World of Warcraft, but then that game went away, and I still have some packs left. Maybe I'll crack a few of those, just pull them out of the closet. Oh, nice full art, look at that. A chant. I always feel weird when I make a Pokemon video because, well, number one, it has to be the most saturated subject for trading card games in YouTube. There only must be 5 trillion Pokemon channels, which means that I'm not surprised with the number of low views that I get. I'm almost using YouTube as a hosting service. But also, something that I do not understand is, yeah, this is another one of the treasury items. Cannot attack, so it's a wall, but when it enters the battlefield, you draw a card. Beautiful. For reasons unknown to me, almost every successful Pokemon channel, the big ones, it's always a dude, and he always sounds like every single pull is extremely exciting. I mean, like really, really exciting. It's got to be like, wow, this is amazing. We've only pulled 1 kimono. I want to pull at least 2 more out of these 14 packs. And I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm an old cranky dude, and maybe that's why I don't get that many views. Maybe people find my voice boring. Maybe I'm not super excited. Go like, whoa, look at what I just pulled. A common foil, like another billion people have. But yeah, they get really excited. I mean, it's just like really exciting. And it's like, dude, you're opening Pokemon packs. They're in every Target and Walmart on the face of the earth. And there's billions of them. That's just me. Interesting artwork. Okay. So I think after these packs, I doubt I'll ever open another Return of the Dragon Emperor pack, because this will definitely put me over the 100 pack mark for a 100 card set. And that, I think, is a little extreme. Nice pull. One of the myth cards. I don't know if it's viable to pull to build a myth only deck. Haven't tried it. There's a lot of room for growth with Force of Will, and I hope that that growth does happen. this cycle of pack cracks this year, as I get more codes in the willpower system, is all about lapis cluster. Last year I did a lot with Alice cluster, but I did not show it on the channel. I just did it privately. I love this artwork. This artist, this kind of artwork reminds me of one of my favorite artists in Magic, and I forget his name right now, but he's got a couple of cards like this in early Magic, especially in the set Legends. I have some of those cards somewhere. Just love that style of more like a mosaic type of coloring. I really like it. Dragon Zombie. Cool. So only one kimono so far. But finally scissors again. Lately I've been misplacing my scissors and I forget because I'm old. Okay, more treasury items. That dude's work. I'm assuming he's a dude. This is another card in the treasury item deck. And I love having this new light setup because today would have been the kind of day where I have the time. It's a Friday and I took the day off. And but if I hadn't had my light setup, I wouldn't have made any of these videos because it's a fairly cloudy day. Another treasury item card for that deck. Same here. Oh, second kimono. Very nice. If I did some editing, you'd see like a number 2 right here. But you won't because I'm being an idiot and I haven't gotten around to doing that. Oh, I love this artwork. Another treasury item card. Beautiful artwork. Same card, just regular. And it's a rare. So yeah, clearly it's fairly easy to build a treasury item deck out of these packs, and that's what I have already done. Nice token. Schrödinger, the cat in flux. And then there's another card named Schrödinger's Observation. That's a pretty good card. Also in this set. I haven't pulled it yet. May not pull it in such a small selection of packs. And I don't expect to pull any rulers, but as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I don't really need to. Nice, Mana Dork. Oh, interesting how the placement reminds me of the first pack. There he is. Schrödinger's Observation, and this happens to be a foil. Very nice. Nice pull. So 2 kimonos. I've got 2 more packs. Hopefully I'll pull the third one. Because I may want to do 2 kimono decks. I know I have already enough for the one that I already built, but I wouldn't mind building another one with a different bend, different way of doing it. Okay. Last pack right here. Nice. We did pull a ruler. And this is one of the good ones. Great. Great pull. Of course, if I was one of those Pokemon dudes, I'd be like going crazy right now. Okay, and that's the rest of it, and I think we're done.